Welcome back to another episode of the free VST Plugins Detective, where I review, test out, and demonstrate various free VSTs. This is MMetronome. This is a free metronome plugin made by Melda Production. I'm going to give this one a 2 out of 5 because I think on one end, it's just a metronome, right? But on the other end, there's one really unique thing about this plugin, and specifically this metronome, that I think can be very useful in your productions, and especially when recording. So also you have two settings here. You have sound and visualization. And I'm just going to go to sound first. This is kind of cool. So it is kind of dependent upon your BPM and your DAW, right? I'm at 120. 120, if I turn it up, you notice it turns up here. So to play it, right, sounds like that. And I can adjust the tone if I want. It's kind of cool, so. And I can adjust like a block. So this is the tone and kind of the tone first. I can also adjust which one. I'll go back to... I can adjust, where is it? Which one is first if I want to do this. If I want 2 to be the first kind of different tone. And I can adjust the pitch if I want to. And make it wide for some reason. So, yeah, you get the idea. I mean, it's not really that useful. I'm just going to close it out and kind of restart it. Just so I don't have to redo the settings again. But basically, yeah, that's kind of cool. But the biggest thing for this one, I think, was actually the visualization, because you've all seen this as I've been playing this. The biggest thing with this, I think, is that like you're in a room and it's tough for you to kind of stay on sync, right? Now, what the Ableton metronome does up here and other metronomes is it counts when it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it starts recording or whatever. The good thing with this one is I can even turn off the sound and I'll just have this image playing, right? So let's say if I'm trying to stay in sync with other people, this may be good, especially from like a distance, and I can adjust this as well. So let's say if I want to have so the movement kind of being staggered, if I want the movement to be very kind of weird, obviously I keep it up. I think I like the default for the movement. But the indicator, I can just turn that off. You know, I kind of like the hand or whatever going back and forth. And the blinking. So the blinking obviously is very aggressive here, right? From 1 to 1, or if I just don't want them blinking at all, and to look like that. So that's why I want to kind of feature this plugin, because honestly, it's just a metronome. Every DAW, every program has a built-in metronome, and it's pretty easy to use. But I do like the fact that you can see this metronome, and like say if you're trying to stay in time, looking at this while playing it and seeing just the 2 dots move, I think is a little bit harder to see from a distance. With this one, it'd be cool if, like say, again, I'm recording with like a big band or something like that, and I just want people to be able to at a couple points kind of look back and see something and see kind of the metronome itself. Might make it a little bit easier, and especially like I say with the singer as well. You know, so not a bad plugin, and especially I guess I'll say this too, if your program for whatever reason doesn't happen to have a metronome, this is definitely one you have to pick up.